we have sounds. Okay. Oh. Alright, so I was just listening to a cover album that this song is on. This is one of my favorite albums of all time. It never gets old. But I'm gonna have to play them back to back. So that's all I'm doing today. I'm gonna play both songs, for good or bad, back to back. And then I got to go and do some like holiday shit for a little bit, but I'll be around. Okay, let's do this. I'm really excited. I never played this one before. I'm not gonna try the tabs and I'm like in position already. Interesting. Let's just try it without let's just do the notes now. Is there a cap on here? I should check that first. All right. I'm just gonna dive in. It was a slow day and the sun was beating down on the soldiers by the side of the road. There was a bright light, a shattering of shop windows. The bomb in the baby carriage was wired to the radio. These are the days of miracle and wonder. This is the long distance call. The way the camera follows us in slow-mo. The way we look to us all. The way we look at a distant constellation that is dying in the corner of the sky. These are the days of miracles and wonder. And don't cry, baby, don't cry. I'm gonna have to simplify that. Hi, welcome. That was a lot harder than I anticipated it being. And it's the only version. Stop. There's got to be another version of that. All right, let's try it. Let's see if I can pull up the tabs on Patti Smith, maybe. I had the Paul Simon one up, but they don't let you simplify it. It's really kind of hard. I mean, I could try to figure it out myself how to simplify it, but that seems a bit excessive. Maybe it's because I left out the article. Actually, it was. Stop. Really? That's ridiculous. Oh, no, those are just base tabs. Stupid. I feel like I got to transpose it. Maybe it has to go lower. I feel like I tried this before last time, and this is exactly what happened. Let's try it in G minor. It was a slow day. It was a slow day, and the sun was beating on the soldiers by the side of the road. There was a bright light, a shattering of shop windows. The bomb in the baby carriage was wired. I think this is too hard for me. No shit, right? All right, let's try it without all the stuff in between. I'm just going to play like the first and second note and see how that works. Again, it doesn't always have to be this hard, guys. Like, it could just be, you can make an easy version for suckers like me. It was a slow day, and the sun was beating on the soldiers by the side of the road. There was a bright light, a shattering of shop windows. It's too fast. Like, he plays it so, like, I have to listen again. Does he play it that fast? It played that fast? Like, it's sung kind of slow, right? These are the, I mean, I guess it's kind of fast. I don't know. Now I feel discouraged. Oh, and that's an unrealistic expectation. Like, to be like, oh, I'm just gonna sit down and play like some Paul Simon. I know, Mr. Mouse. I'm gonna figure it. I'll work it out. Let's go back to the original and see. That like last part. The bomb in that part. The bomb in the baby carriage was wired to the radio. Like, I want to hear that part. Let's see.
Score up to an extra 50% off.
Oh, like, this is 99% of the reason why I'm like ready to just, all these years I fought and was like, we don't need hard copies of anything. We don't need hard copies of DVDs and CDs and tapes and all this stuff. And now with ads being on everything, I'm like, I just want hard copies of everything. Let's see.
It was a slow day, and the sun was beating on the soldiers by the side of the road. There was a bright light, a shattering of shop windows, the bomb in the baby carriage was wired to the radio. These are the days of miracle, long distance call. Windows, the bomb in the baby carriage was wired to the radio. These are
I'm doing something. I'm not, trust. It's really hard to like recreate that music for that song. I should listen to Patty's version. Lenny probably does it nice on the guitar. I'm assuming he's on the guitar. I'm assuming it's guitar. All right, let's see. It's a guitar synth, that's why I think. Oh, it's a totally different sound. It's hard to like for me to get my head around it. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait, what? This one's ridiculous. I'm looking at the tabs now to see if I can figure it out. I give up. I'm giving up on this one, I think. Oh, wait, that's the accordion. Oh, it's an accordion too? Jesus. How are you supposed to? Maybe I should be trying this on the piano. Welcome to my like hitting a wall on this song. It's a pleasure for you to be here. Not it's probably not a pleasure for you guys right now. I'm sorry about that. Let's try it in A flat minor maybe. Or maybe not at all. I like that. Let's try that. Oh, D flat. I was beating on the soldiers by the side of the road. It's kind of hard to get your fingers all that way, though. There's a lot of movement. Minor. All right. Sorry, I'm just going through the keys to see which one is easier for me. For real. Hi. Welcome. Well, this is not the best of times right now in terms of producing music. This is working towards that. So if you're coming for a performance, I apologize. All day. Beating on the soldiers by the side of the road. There was a bright light, the shattering of shop windows, the bomb in the baby carriage was wired to the radio. These are the days of miracle and wonder. I like this one better. I think I could do this one. I was surprised because it's like higher. It's transposed 2 steps up. But I think it works better for me. Maybe not so much vocally, but in terms of like actually playing and attempting the song. So I'm going to try it again. Last attempt. It was a slow day. The sun was beating on the soldiers by the side of the road. There was a bright light, a shattering of shop windows. The bomb in the baby carriage was wired to the radio. These are the days of miracle and wonder. This is the long distance call. The way the camera follows us in slow-mo. The way we look to a song, the way we look to a distant constellation that is dying in the corner of the sky. These are the days of miracle and wonder. And don't cry, baby, don't cry, don't cry. It was a dry wind, and it swept across the desert, and it curled into the circle of birth. And the dead sand falling on the children, the mothers and the fathers, and the automatic earth. I don't know how this sounds. This is gonna be one of the songs I'm gonna listen back to, and I'm either gonna like delete it because it's gonna have been such a bomb, or I'm gonna be like, whoa, most impressive. But I don't believe it's gonna be the latter. The way we look to a distant constellation that is dying in the corner of the sky. These are the days of miracle and wonder. And don't cry, baby, don't cry. It's a turnaround jump shot. It's everybody jump start. It's every generation throws a hero up the pop charts. Medicine is magical and magical is art. Think of the boy in the bubble and the baby with the baboon heart. I believe these are the days of lasers in the jungle. Lasers in the jungle somewhere. Staccato signals of constant information, of loose affiliations, billionaires and millionaires, and baby, these are the days of miracle and wonder. This is a long distance call. The way the camera follows us in slow-mo, the way we look to a song. Way we look to a distant constellation that is dying in the corner of the sky. These are the days of miracle and wonder. And don't cry, baby, don't cry, don't cry. I'm gonna cry if I ever play that song again. Okay, so that was a good enough attempt. I'm not gonna cry if I play that song again. Hopefully it will be better. Next time I'm gonna attempt it on the piano. Maybe. All right. Well, as if that wasn't enough of a blow to my ego, let's attempt Graceland. Up next. Hold on, I need my capo. That was only a little bit of a struggle. Wasn't half as much of a struggle as I thought it was gonna be. Shit, where'd my glasses go? This song is like a warm hug. Mississippi Delta was shining like a national guitar. I'm following the river down the highway through the cradle of the Civil War. I'm going to Graceland, Graceland. In Memphis, Tennessee, I'm going to Graceland. Poor boys and pilgrims with families, and we are going to Graceland. My traveling companion is 9 years old. She's the child of my first marriage. I've reason to believe we both will be received in Graceland. She comes back to tell me she's gone. As if I didn't know that, as if I didn't know my own bed, as if I never noticed the way she brushed her hair from her forehead. And she said, losing love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you're blown apart. Everybody sees the wind blow. Oh, I'm going to Graceland, Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland. Poor boys and pilgrims with families, and we are going to Graceland. My traveling companions are ghosts of empty sockets. I'm looking at ghosts of empties. I've reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland. There is a girl in New York City, calls herself the human trampoline. Sometimes when I'm falling, flying, tumbling in turmoil, I say, whoa, so this is what she means. What she means, we're bouncing into Graceland. And I can say, losing love is like a window to your heart. Everybody sees you're blown apart. Everybody feels the wind blow. Ooh, in Graceland, Graceland. I'm going to Graceland. For reasons I can't explain, there's some part of me that wants to see Graceland. And I may be obliged to defend every love and every ending. Or maybe there's no obligations now. I have reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland. All right, let me see what you guys said. Oh, thank you. Hold on. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Edmund, a wreck of Edmund Fitzgerald. Hi. I don't know if I could play that. Let me see. The wreck of Edmund Fitzgerald. That's pretty serious. That sounds intense. I don't think I'm going to be able to play it. Let me see. I like the name, though. I like the title. Little Mike. Is that what your name means? Or do you play the piccolo? Please tell me you play the piccolo. Oh, that would be cool. That's a really cool instrument. Who plays this? Gordon Lightfoot? Why do I know that name? Okay, let's see. I'm not going to listen, so it's going to be blind. There's no capo, right? Oh, it is. I don't even have to move it. It's on the second fret. Perfect. So what made you think of this? Okay, I'm gonna try it. This is the last one though. Then I gotta go. I gotta like talk to Santa and some shit. I'm gonna go sit on his lap. Not really, ew. That was creepy as a kid even. Sorry. I thought it was. Still think it is. Legend lives on from Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchigummy. Is that really what it's called? The lake is said never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons or more, then Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and crew was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was a part of the American side coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and a good captain well seasoned. Concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. And later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be worth the north wind they'd been feeling? I wonder how off I am here. Oh wait, it has the strumming patterns. I'm not too far off. I don't think. I might, let's see. The wind in the wires made a tidal tail sound, and a wave broke over the railing. Every man knew, I feel like I know the song, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. Is that how it goes? I had no idea this was the name of the song, if it's what I have in my head. Wind in the wires made tattletale sound, and the wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late, and the breakfast had to wait, when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of hurricane west winds. When supper time came, the old cook came on deck saying, fellas, it's too rough to feed ya. At 7 p.m. a main hatchway caved in. He said, fellas, it's good to know ya. The captain wired and he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew were in peril. And later that night, when the lights went out, came the wreck of Edmund Fitzgerald. Still going. How many verses is this? Okay. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they have made the Whitefish Bay if they put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up, or they might have capsized. They broke deep and took water. And all that remains is the faces and names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Hard Superior sings in the rooms of her icy water mansions. Oh, in the rooms. That's true. Most of the Great Lakes are, because of industry. They're surrounded by beautiful mansions of like the industrialists. Lake Conroe Superior sings in the rooms of her ice water mansion. And old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The island and the bays are for sportsmen. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can center. And the iron boats go, as the mariners know, with the gales of November remembered. Goes out on a verse about Detroit. In a musty old hall in Detroit they prayed. You can do that again. In a musty old hall in Detroit they prayed, in the Maritime Sailors Cathedral. The church bell chimed till rang 29 times for each man on Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from Chippewas down of the big lake they called Gitchagummy. Superior, they said, never gave up her dead when the gales of November came early. All right. Hey, thanks for joining. You guys have a great day.